So, hey, Colony, how are you guys? I hope that all is well with you and all is well in your worlds as well, for those that you love and care about. So we've been doing our reinvention, the new You 2.0 for 2009. We've made our boxes. Hopefully we've got our little posters going on. I have my God box put down. I wanted my career to sort of get kick-started again. And movies and blah, blah, blah. Well, I did a cameo in a movie this year, and I just did a short for MTV. I know. So I'm all excited about that. I want to get involved in what's going on with the colony. So from the MySpace colony, Shannon sent me an email, and we've had a little email conversation going on, and I asked her if she wouldn't mind participating in a phone conversation with us, just to do like an update in the spotlight. So Shannon, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm so good. Well, now that I'm talking to you, I'm so thrilled.
Well, I'm glad. I'm so thrilled to talk to you.
Oh, my God, you're so sweet. So tell me, how's life going for you these days?
Well, it's getting ready to get crazy.
What?
I'm getting ready to do 6 weeks of radiation and chemo combo together.
Okay.
And then I am going for 2 months of 5-day-a-week chemo.
Okay. Will you just give the backstory for people, because a lot of people don't know your story?
My backstory is I was diagnosed in '98 with cancer, and the cancer actually ended up being my daughter that I was pregnant with.
Oh.
And so everything was fine, and 2 years later I was diagnosed again, and it was real cancer. So I went into remission, and this last 2 years we've gone back and forth, and I am now at stage 4, and it has moved into my lungs. And they have given me approximately 12 months to live, and which has been a hard thing to go through.
Yeah. Are you at an acceptance of that, or are you still fighting for life?
I'm at an acceptance, but I had gone through a real dark period where I just gave up.
Right.
I just gave up, period.
Richard did the same thing.
And after watching your vlogs, and I had emailed you and told you how I felt about your vlogs, that I decided I'm going to fight, and I'm going to fight with every bit of my being, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, I tried.
You know what? You're moving me to tears. I just love people that just don't give up and just fight for what's important and fight for what's right. I just love that. I mean, you know what? You are spectacular, because I'm listening to you talk, and I'm hearing a quality in your voice that is reassuring and confident and human. I feel like I'm connecting with you so closely right now. It's unbelievable.
Well, you came into my life when I absolutely needed someone positive the most, because I have been surrounded by so much negativity, and I didn't feel like I was worth fighting for.
Oh, my God, whoever put that idea in your head, that's a lie. Reverse the lie, and let me tell you the truth. You are beautiful and spectacular and smart and creative and a good writer, and, you're just a fabulous human being, and that's the truth. That's the truth.
It's been a rough year. It has really been a rough year, and it got to the point that I just felt like even with my children, they weren't getting a quality life because I couldn't be a complete mother because of my illness.
Let me ask you a question, all right, Shannon?
I'm sorry.
Let me ask you a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. What makes a good mother? Someone who envelops her kids and says, I love you, or someone who wakes up and makes them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? No, answer that honestly.
I think that I'm a good mother.
I think that you're a great mom.
But I also want better for my children.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I have to look at it that way. I had even told my husband if he needed to find a replacement for me.
Oh, right.
Because I want my children to have everything in their lives. And I want them to have more than I ever had. And I want them to have a complete mother.
Well, let me just say this. Just hearing what your wishes are for your kids and your husband, that already tells me that you are a fabulous mother. You put the needs of others ahead of your own. You've already shown. I mean, there you go. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's no test or no scale or whatever, but I can already sense that from you.
Okay.
What are some of the things you're visualizing, and what are some of the things you're talking about, you're thinking about, and you're putting into, like, sort of the atmosphere in the universe?
Well, what I'm doing is what I do is I do scrapbooking and everything. So I made me a little album.
I love
with these it's almost kind of like my own personal creed, let's put it that way, of what I'm going to try to do this year.
All right, give us one of the things on it.
Okay, some of them are like, I'm going to take advantage of every day that I have. No matter what, I'm going to try to make it as positive as possible.
Oh, goosebumps. Chicken skin. Love you. What's the next one? Or another one?
To try to make a positive impact on someone's life.
You know, you just did. You just did. But don't cross it off. Another person's life, too.
And I want to look for hope when I feel like there's none, instead of just giving up. I want to count my blessings instead of my struggles, to celebrate my accomplishments instead of things still left undone. That I have this problem with, I think everything has to be perfect, and I need to let that go and just let it be. My kids love me the way I am, and there's like parties and stuff like that. I freak out if everything's not just exactly the right way, and I've learned to let that go.
That's amazing.
But my main thing I want is to be a source of comfort for others that are dealing with cancer or any other hardship in their lives.
Wow.
I want to be a positive influence in somebody's life.
Can I just say this? I'm sitting here holding back tears. You already are. I mean, people will hear this and say, wow, and she still wants to do things for others. After everything you're going through, I didn't hear anything selfish.
I'm trying really hard.
Well, let me just say this. It's okay to be a little selfish. You want a fur coat? Fake fur. I don't want to get paint gunned. But, whatever it is, you can have a selfish wish, too. You deserve it.
That's part of the problem, though. I don't feel like I deserve this stuff or I deserve anything. And I've got to work on my self-esteem, because since this has happened, my self-esteem has gone to nothing.
Yeah.
And so I'm working on it. It's hard.
It's hard. What do you need for your self-esteem?
I don't know.
Is it compliments?
I have gotten to the point that even walking into a store by myself is just, I can't look people in the eye. My self-worth has gone so far down since this has happened.
Can I help you with that a little bit?
Yes.
I want you to look in the mirror every day and say, I'm perfect just the way I am today. And it's going to be hard, because you're going to look back at yourself and go, no, you're not. Don't let that thought creep in. I'm perfect just the way I am today. And I do it every day. And some days I wake up and go, you're not perfect. You're fat. You have a mole that's going to grow hair one day. You have hair on your shoulders. You have a poochy belly. You're not a good actor. You're not really even that funny. Thank you for that opinion that I didn't ask for, and you've had your time. But today I'm going to choose to believe this. And then I go through the other list. I'm gentle and I'm kind. I love people. I'm glad I'm short, not tall. And I go through that list. And then I have a smile on my face and I'm ready to go. Do you think you could do that? Let me hear one.
I don't know. I don't have any positive affirmations right now.
Well, let me give you one. All right? Okay. I'm a good, kind person. Say it. Say it. I'm a good, kind person.
I'm a kind person.
I'm a good and kind person.
I'm a good, kind person.
Absolutely you are. And then I want you to repeat that when you look in the mirror every single day, okay?
I will.
I love you unconditionally. I've never met you physically. I don't need to. If I was in a stadium and a crowd of 10,000 people, I could find you. Easily. I love you.
I love you too, and you did save my life. I want you to know that.
Well, today you've saved somebody else's, and you may never ever know that person, but trust me when I tell you this, you have. All right?
Okay. Love you.
Okay, baby. We'll talk soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Strength and hope and perseverance. Take that to the bank. See you next time.